Reacts. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Late night show. I want to get into it right now because it's going to be a short podcast. As you know, over this past weekend, you had the 2025 Grammy Music Awards. Babyface, Babyface is a legend in the music business. Let me put him up here. Babyface is a legend, and something happened on the red carpet where he got disrespected. Babyface real name is Kenneth Brian Edmond. He was in the middle of an interview, just like you see right here. He was in the middle of an interview, and being in the middle of that interview, an AP reporter, this young lady right here, was very focused on a hot, I guess she's a hot artist these days. This young lady right here, Chappell, 26 years old, she was right behind Babyface. And during the interview, he was in the middle of answering a question that was being answered. And this young lady right here disrespectfully cut him off because she was focused on getting her attention on this young lady right here. I guess I don't follow music like I used to, but I guess she's the hot thing right now. But it was very disrespectful to Babyface, who's a legend in the music game. How you doing, Alicia? Thank you for being here. He's a legend in the music game. And I don't know if this is a matter of a generational situation, meaning you've got a lot of Z generation today, millennials, and is this a byproduct of the fact that they don't have a good grasp of history, and in this case, a good grasp of music history? And like any young generation, you're gonna gravitate towards the artist, the entertainer that is of your generation. And many of us, like myself, I'm a Gen Xer, many baby boomers, many of us and Gen Xers, and we grew up on Babyface. Okay, so when we see Babyface, we're going to give him the utmost respect that he deserves. And doing that, and I'm going to show you the video. During the interview, I just thought it was completely disrespectful. How this young lady sort of cut in there. She had the nerve to say, she tried to give an apology to Babyface, saying that there was a lot of commotion going on and that kind of threw her off. That's not true. There was no commotion. She saw someone that she was I think she was a fan of. And as a result, there's Babyface without the shades on. As a result of seeing someone that she was very excited about, and this young lady right here, Chappell, she ran over there and totally just disrespected Babyface, which I believe was never should have happened. So the AP had to do some damage. They put out the Associate Press that she worked for, saying, "We are deeply sorry for cutting our interview off with Babyface short on our YouTube live stream as the Grammy red carpet. We have apologized to him through his representatives and to our viewers on the live stream." Now, they did interview Babyface, I think TMZ or someone. He says he's not holding on to it anymore, but he was clearly felt disrespected. I'm going to show you the video footage of what he experienced in the process. And then I want to also bring up this brother right here. You probably know him. He's been around for a very long time now. This is my man, Sean Stockman, one of the singers from Boys to Men. Remember Boys to Men? He came out on his social media and had a handful to say about the disrespect of the AP reporter that you see right here on the screen. So I got his video expressing how he felt about it, how he felt that it was the most disrespectful thing. to do to an artist of his stature, of Babyface stature. The man's been in the game for a long time, and to get disrespected in this way was inappropriate completely. Now, Sean Stockman said that you would never see this in other professions. You don't see this in professional football or basketball. When they interview the legends of the game, they give them their full attention and they give them respect. Why? It wasn't that Babyface was being disrespectful to those young ladies that were asking him questions. It's that they asked him questions. He gave of his time to answer their questions. He was in the middle of a statement. And in the middle of the statement, this woman right here cuts him completely off as she's yelling, not yelling, but she's saying, Chappell, Chappell, trying to get Chappell to come over. She says that Chappell was coming over when she called her. No, Chappell was actually standing and talking to other people that were there, but she kept saying, Chappell, Chappell, come over, while this man, Kenneth Bryant Edwards, as we know, is AKA Babyface, said, you know what? Go ahead and do that. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that. And he gave him the mic, and he went on about his business. What else was he supposed to do? I just thought it was a shame. And this is why when you hear Sean Stockman, I agree with his assessment, with his view of this situation. And he said this that was interesting. He said that this is the kind of stuff that only happens in the music industry, where when a person is not the hot person at that time, but they're a legend in the game, that they almost get discarded as if they're old shoes that you kick to the back of your closet. So when I saw this video, I thought it was disrespectful. So I agree with what Sean said, Brother Sean, as he explained the disrespect of Babyface. So let me get into this video. Let's just see a little bit of video, and then we'll get to what Brother Sean Stockman said of the great group Boys to Men. Boys to Men, man, I love that group back in the day. They were the bomb. So let me show you this so you get the gist of what was going on in this situation. And let's go ahead and let you see this. Check this out, everybody.
Seeing more of a fusion. We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
Boom. Right there, you hear her saying Chappell, Chappell, as he was in the middle of trying to answer a question that the other young lady had asked him, and then she cuts him off because obviously she's the hot artist, so she's trying to get her attention. But why would you do that when a man of a stature of Babyface is in the middle of his conversation that you all asked him? It's crazy.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So she comes over.
Really sorry about interrupting Babyface earlier. Chappell Roan had come up, and there was a lot of commotion as there
was no commotion. You all asked him a question. He was trying to answer that question. You got excited because you saw a hot artist that you probably like personally, and you cut the man off. You could have easily let the man complete what he was saying and went over and got her. I just think this is excuses. But we're going to play it again.
On these carpets, but I'm a big Babyface fan, and as are we all, and so I just wanted to say that.
To me, that's bullshit. If you are a big Babyface fan, then you would have given him the attention that he deserved when you were the one that asked him to come over in the first place, to ask him questions about what's happening with the genre of rap and other types of music. You guys ask him a question. The least you could do is let him complete the answer to your question as you get ready to go to the next celebrity or artist that's coming up. So it's all bullshit. I'm gonna let y'all see this fully again.
That I really apologize. But thank you so much for having me, you guys.
Seeing more of a fusion. We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby.
And you can see that's a black man talking right there. Y'all want to do that? Go do that. Because that's disrespect, okay? You're going to ask the man a question and you don't let him finish. Let me play that again.
I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby.
Babyface say, y'all want to do that? Go ahead and do that. He put that pimp game on them. Y'all want to do that? Go ahead and do that. So it just, you know, this has been hitting the wire since this occurred. And I think a lot of folks, especially black people, because we grew up on Babyface, I think we took it maybe more critical because we see the man as a legend, legendary, and we feel like, hey, we would give the brother respect that they didn't give him. And I'm going to say again, is this a generational situation? What do you all think? Is this about a generational gap? Is this about the fact that you have a lot of Z generation, maybe even millennials who don't have an appreciation for history or people that did things in the past because they're only focused on who's hot right now? Is it generational, or is it just the fact that that young lady who was one young lady, as you can see, was asking him a question. She right here was focused on Chappell. Chappell, come on over, Chappell. And I get it. She's the hot artist. They didn't want to miss up an opportunity, or no, miss an opportunity to interview her. But you could clearly tell that she was going to come over and talk to them. This is it's kind of crazy, y'all. It's really real crazy.
We're seeing more of a fusion. We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby.
Right. Let me just say this, because I want to play Sean Stock Men's statement, the brother from Boys to Men. You're absolutely right, Gina Hart's Portraiture. No, that's not professional. Let me do this, because it is not professional what took place whatsoever. And let me take this off here. No, it's not professional at all. You're absolutely right. Let me go in here and pull this up. Yeah, this will work out for me. There we go. Boom. And then I'm going to slide that down and then put your statements up here. There we go. All right. Yeah, no, that's not even professional, as you said. Hey, what's going on, Kay? Kay comes in and she says, and this is what DEI gets you, clearly unqualified journalist, host, who probably doesn't have a degree in it. Tony D, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you over here. We're only going to be on for a short time. And we got Earl Owen saying, whoa, that was disrespectful. Yeah, completely disrespectful. We got Malcolm in here saying, shouldn't Babyface be in a retirement home in Florida just asking for a friend? No. Come on. Now, come on. No, let's not be disrespectful. Why would Babyface be in a retirement home? He still produces and writes songs for people in the music business. He's still a legend. So why would he need to be in a retirement home in Florida? Come on, let's just stop being disrespectful. Come on. Hey, what's going on, Alicia? Good, and you? I'm doing fine. Good to have you here. Let me go ahead and play the next video, which will be a crescendo for tonight's program. There he is right there. My man, the brother himself, Sean Stockman, who really had a lot to say about this disrespect. And let's go ahead and play that for you and get that going right now. Check this out right here, what he had to say.
Hey y'all, what's going on? So I was watching the Grammys and I happened to see something that really, really bothered me. A friend of mine was on the red carpet and he was being
Put it back on there again, and here we go.
interviewed by a couple of young ladies. And during his interview, they saw someone that was, I guess, currently hot right now. And they called over to that person, basically interrupting my friend, who, by the way, is a legend in the music business.
Right.
Not just black music, but in music in general. His interview was abruptly cut off because they were trying to get the attention of this particular artist. And my friend, being obviously and rightfully so upset, just handed the mic off and walked away. I was talking to my manager, Joe, on the phone about this, and he raised a question. It's like, or rather he made a statement. Like, that would never happen in the NFL. Like, or the NBA. You would never disrespect Magic Johnson. You would never disrespect You would never disrespect any football legend.
That's a fact. You never see this in the NFL or the NBA when you have legends, the Bill Russells of the world. They always give them a standing ovation. And when the journalists interview them, they ask them questions and they focus on them. They don't run to another person while that legend is in the middle of making a statement that they had asked them a question about. You don't see it. Now, what he says in this video, which I think is going to be sort of enlightening,
Deion Sanders or whoever,
is that he says that this is something that does go on. And this man's been in the music business as part of Boys to Men over the years. He says this is a problem that's in the music business that he sees too often. But let's continue.
Because there's a level of understanding of what those particular human beings brought to that respective profession. But it seems to be the opposite in the music industry. The industry tends to have a really bad habit of doing very disrespectful things to people. No matter what you know or not know of them.
Let me play that back, what he said. Let me play it to about right here, and here we go.
Habit of doing very disrespectful things to people that should be honored. No matter what you know or not know of them, there are certain people that in the industry should be well versed on who is who and who they should tip their hat to. So it bothers me that in any other profession of entertainment, whether it be acting, whether it be sports, the legends are honored. But with the music industry, if you're not considered relevant, you get thrown away and discarded.
See?
No longer useful. And that's weird to me. And I wanted to ask.
You see what I mean, everybody, what he's saying? In the music industry, they get discarded. In other type of professions, not as much. In sports, not as much as what you see when it comes to musical entertainers. Is very interesting.
All of you guys, like, why do you think that is? Why is that? Why is the music business and the artists that contributed to the music business so disposable? Yet any other
very true
genre of entertainment or sports or whatever you want to call it is revered. Let me go on record and say that what those two people did to that legend was really fucked up. And it was, he's absolutely right. It was pretty messed up.
I'm really sorry about interrupting
it was messed up. That's how he leaves it right there, that what they did was totally messed up, unnecessary. So later on, like I said before, I think TMZ interviewed Babyface. He took things in stride. You know, the man's a legend. He probably got so many things on his mind, things, music that he's going to produce. But that's what happened to him at the red carpet this past weekend at the Grammys. People are talking about it, about, you know, the disrespect of it all. And hey, I hate that that happened to the brother. Should have never happened. But you know how it is these days. People don't, I don't know if it's a generational thing, just straight up disrespect. Chappell is the hot artist. We get it. But Babyface has dedicated his life to music, and he has produced and written a lot of songs. And he is a multi-Grammy winning artist, songwriter, and producer himself, everybody. So I thank you. That's Chappell right there. That's Babyface. There he is, a rare picture when he doesn't have the shades on, because you know that's his trademark look, to wear the dark shades. Pretty cool shades right there. And then he's got those on, brother doing this thing. So I want to thank you all for watching the program. Like I said, it was only going to be a short podcast. So I want to say to everybody, thank you. Like and share the video on your social media. Subscribe. I got to figure out something with this channel. I think I need to probably maybe start broadcasting live, maybe on the weekends, maybe Friday nights, because when I do these late nights, and I'm in the West Coast, so time, and I know most of my viewers are in the East Coast, other parts of the country where people are now getting into bed. But I appreciate all of you that did come over to watch the program. Earl Owens, everybody. Let me do this. Before I go, let's read some more statements. So we've got Gina saying this. He's right. This type of stuff does not happen in other areas of entertainment. Remember when Kanye West grabbed the microphone from Taylor Swift? Right, and Kanye West had another incident. People are talking about Kanye West as his wife or girlfriend or whatever she is to him, I guess wife, that she keeps showing up. And I don't know why he lets her walk around naked, damn near naked. I don't know. He's on something. And then I think he got into it with Don. You know, Don Lemon has a YouTube channel. He got into it with Don Lemon and accused Don Lemon of making a rumor that he got kicked out of the Grammys, and that turned out to be false. And then Don Lemon said, hey, I was trying to stop the rumor while you accused me of making up the rumor. East Coast, Earl Owens says, I'm in the West Coast too, brother. Yeah, so people in the West Coast, they're going to be up around this time and ready for it. But it's people in the other parts of the coast. So everybody, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Earl Owens, Alicia, Gina for coming over, Kay for coming over, Tony D. Thank you all for coming over and watching this tonight. You're right, brother. Earl, you're right about that. Let me put you up here. Definitely right about that. West Coast, you're in the West Coast. Cool. And I know that Alicia, she's in the Chicago area. So everybody have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your night. Appreciate you watching the program, participating. Just a short video. I've got other videos I'm going to be doing on this channel. I will probably be doing some more night shows like this, cranking more content out and getting things going on the channel again. So y'all take care of yourself, and we're going to get ready to get out of here, everybody. Take care. Peace. This is Info Media Reacts. Peace.
So I finished what you started. I placed me where your heart is. What is this feeling? Almost like I'm dreaming. Keep you in my pocket, on your chest just like a locket. What you have, I think I need that. Let you take control. Show me how it goes. Keep letting you know till we both grow old. You got me on my knees, begging you please. I'm not trying to make a scene, just want you and me. You belong with me. Open your yours, yeah.